Hello and welcome back to Big Van Small World, and for those of you that are new here, I'm currently turning this Mercedes Vario into a luxurious overlander, and once I've finished converting this van into a camper van, I'll be off on the hunt for treasure. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now, regular viewers of mine will know that I've been quite busy over the last couple of months moving premises, so today's the first day back to work and I'm going to start off where I finished off, and that is building a shower. Not just any old shower, I might add, it is actually a luxurious shower. So let's jump into the van and I'll show you exactly the luxurious shower that I've created. Well, almost created. I've just got one other job to do to finish it off. And here it is. This is my luxurious shower. As you can see, it is full size. It is a full size shower. It is 1 metre across by 700 metres wide. Now, I have to admit, I've never built a shower in a van before. This is the first shower that I've ever created. Not only in a van, ever. I've never built a shower. And the one thing that gave me lots of anxiety was how to construct a door. After all, the door's got to be waterproof, right? I mean, I see a lot of people using shower curtains for camper vans, which is all well and good, but I didn't want to use a shower curtain because I don't like the way shower curtains come towards you and stick to you. Plus, I want to use this as a toilet cubicle as well. So after doing loads of research, hunting high and low on the internet, I'm sure you know what I mean, I came across a company called THEdour, and they make customised roller doors. And after doing a lot more research on this company called THEdour, looking at YouTube videos and other YouTubers that have fitted their doors, I was sold. I'm like, yep, that's the door that I want for my van. So without further ado, let's take a look at the door. I've literally just got it out of the box. I've not assembled it yet. Quite excited to see how this is going to look. So here it is. This is the roller door that I've got for my shower cubicle. You can see it is actually just a cartridge with a fabric roller. It's a bit like a blind you'd get at a window. That's the best I can explain it. But this is how it came, straight out of the box. You do need to put it together yourself. So let's put this together, see if it fits in my van. So according to the instructions, you mustn't tangle these strings up. You simply slide these together. So literally this runner goes in there. Make sure it's not tangled up. I think it is. Like that. And then the same again, this side. And that's it. All we've got to do now is the other end. This side's popped off of that side. Pop that back in there. There you go, that's it. As simple as that. Just slide it shut. There you go. In the instructions it tells you to take the cartridge out before you install it. Maybe I should do that. Let's flip it back over. Try not to break it now. And then this separates that. Is it? No. I'll break it. Got to take the door open a bit. Ah, you have to have it. Right, okay. Right. Cartridge is removed. We'll leave that there. That's nice. Right, let's see if the frame fits in the hole. God, look at that. Got the cable to my light there. Great Scots. You'd think it was made to measure, wouldn't you? Oh yeah, it was. It was made to measure. Yeah, so I've left this gap at the top deliberately because I haven't got a ceiling fan inside here, because directly above the shower I've got a huge solar panel, and fitting a ceiling fan was just not an option, and I didn't want to put a window for obvious reasons, but I have got my max fan right here. Hang on, let me just show you. you can see the max fan is literally right outside the door. So I figured if I have a gap at the top, the steam can come out of there and go up through the max fan. Hopefully. But as soon as you open the door anyway, all the steam's going to come rushing out and get sucked up the fan. Just worry about stepping in and out. I'm not going to hit my head on it, am I? No, I think I'll be fine. Yeah, it's just when I come out, I just have to remember to bend over and underneath it. Anyway, it fits. That's the main thing. So according to the instructions, we screw the roller side. We have to drill some holes in it. Self-tapping screws into that side. This side we simply use sealant. Now before I do any of that, I do need to drill some drainage holes in the lower rail. They don't drill the drainage holes for you, just in case you want this on the outside or the inside, or even the other way round. So you do have to drill your own drainage holes in the bottom rail. So this being the bottom track, because it's quite deep, water runs down the door and then collects in this track. That's why they say drill some drainage holes in it. So I'm going to go ahead and drill a drainage hole this end and this end. Don't see any point drilling one in the middle. I'm just going to drill one each end. Try not to get the cable, I guess. There's a cable inside there. Should I take it apart? Where's the string gone? Don't understand the mechanics of this, so I'm going to put it back together and then take these off again before I actually drill a hole through it. Yeah. Make sure that still works. I'm going to take this one off. The exact string runs right along the bottom of this track. Yeah, plus that plastic goes in there. Yeah, I'm glad I've done that, because the plastic as well, this plastic lip goes in about a good inch, so I was going to drill it right in the corner, so I'm glad I didn't, because I would have drilled into the plastic. Right, so I'm going to go about 1.5 inches in from the end. Hopefully I don't double it up. Nice and clean. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and put this back together again. Right, we're back together. Yep. I think what I'm going to do, because it is a nice tight fit in my door frame, I'm not actually going to screw this in place. I'm just going to glue it in place. What's the worst that can happen? If it comes out, then I'll screw it. So I'm just going to put this back in here, because I'm basically busting to see what it looks like. That's such a perfect fit. Yeah, I'm not going to screw that, I'm just going to glue that in place. I'm pretty confident that's going to stay where it should stay. But here's the thing. Look at that. Perfect. I like the cream. They are available in all different colours. If you go to the Door website, I'll leave a link down below, by the way, to their website. You can see they do a range of different colours. I just like this colour, and of course, if this does get damaged, I can just take that cartridge out and put a new one in. Right, how am I going to glue this in? Oh no, let's start by getting all this plastic off, because this isn't going to stick, especially down here. There's this plastic film on it. I'll take the rest of that off. That can go out now. Oh, don't pull it on your lid now. Let me know what you think. Do you think I should screw this or just glue it? I think I'm making the right choice, just gluing it. I'm going to get some masking tape, tape it up with masking tape, both sides, and then go to town with the CT1. Now you're probably wondering how comes I haven't treated this wood yet. It's because I haven't quite decided on whether I should paint it or just varnish it, or even stain it. Just can't make up my mind. So I'm going to put masking tape on here because I don't want the CT1 to go everywhere into the wood, just in case I do decide to stain it. And the actual door itself. There you go. Even though I know I'm going to make a right mess of this. You just know, right? But the good thing about CT1, you can paint over it. So I'm told. It'll be alright. Maybe I should use black. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. You know what? I still can't get used to how quiet it is here. It is so quiet. I've got to learn not to shout at the camera. It's so quiet. Whereas before in the other place I was always constantly shouting because of the noise going on everywhere. But here, the only noise in the background is the birds. I feel so blessed. I've taken my good hoodie off because last time I used this stuff, things got really messy. Right, we'll start off by putting a big bead along the bottom. After all, if it's going to leak, that's where it's going to leak from. I'll put plenty on this bottom track because you know what it's like, it's bound to get kicked. Now, I know this is too much, but I'm hoping when I push the door in it will squirt this side, then that way I can wipe it off. It's going to be messy. I know it's going to be messy. I'm expecting it to be messy. Put it that way. I'm guessing the door was about there. Right, let's hope this works. Put the bottom in first. I've got to try and do this without getting it all over my arms. Oh dear, what am I doing? Get that in there like that first. That was the plan, right? And then close it. Oh, really got it on my fingers. Close it like a door. That side's gone in. Well, it is definitely glued at the bottom. Yes, this side's definitely going to be glued. I'm thinking, right, maybe I should have did that side first and then brought that round round. Maybe it's gone, it is squished. Yes, it's done. That is pretty much it. Could it really be that simple? Could it be that easy? Is that right? It just seems so easy, it seems wrong. Can't be that easy, surely. Things never go that easy for me. Yeah, it's definitely in. Just going to fill this gap now. So that is definitely going to hold it in place. Yeah, this ain't coming out, this ain't never moving. I would grab the camera and bring it down and show you what's happening here, but I just don't want to risk getting this stuff on my camera. So you'll just have to trust me that this is going in really well. Let's just get rid of that blob. So what I'm doing is forcing the CT1 down inside the gap. I'm glad I put masking tape on this. It's worse than Monty. It's gonna look lush. Even if I do say so myself. I can believe how well this is going together. That looks so professional. I find it hard to believe that I did that. Well, I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to leave that. Let it dry. And we'll come back in the morning. Fantastic. I'm so pleased how this has turned out, considering that one of the things that gave me huge amounts of anxiety when even thinking about building a shower in a camper van was the door. How am I going to build a door that is waterproof? If only I'd known about roll door before, I wouldn't have suffered half the anxiety that I've gone through. And it really is just, it works superbly. Take a look at that. There's no latches, there's no catches, there's nothing to worry about. All I had to do was give the door the dimensions of the gap I wanted this door to fit in, and they supplied it, and it fits absolutely spot on. So thumbs up to Roll Door, and I will leave a link in the description of this video to their website for anybody out there that's considering building a shower cubicle in their camper van. I do highly recommend Roll Door. Just can't go wrong with them. It was surprisingly easy. I just can't emphasise that enough. Well, you saw the video, right? But anyway, I do need to seal the other side of this, but because it's got that cartridge and it's got that nice round back on it, I'm going to take the cartridge out again and then seal it from the back. The same this side, I need to put masking tape down on the inside and then seal it with more CT1. I'm sure that will take any of that movement out. Well, I finished sealing the door frame on the outside and the inside, and I did take the cartridge out to put the seal on the inside, and because it was a little bit flexible, there was quite a bit of movement in this panel, so just to be on the safe side, I have ended up putting screws through it. Have a look at what I've done. So I put one at the top, one at the bottom, and a couple in the middle, evenly spaced out. Now they do look a little bit messy, but I did drill the hole into the metal first and then squirted loads of CT1 in there before driving the screw into the wood behind it. But now I've got those screws in, it really is a lot firmer. So they were right, you do need to put screws in. Right, so the first thing I need to do is get it up the right way round. And then we thread the door in first. He says, like that. So the door goes in first, and then the actual cartridge itself. Well, it's gone back on, thankfully. It was a little bit tight at the bottom, but yeah, the cartridge went back in, no problem. It still works, which is a miracle, I suppose. There you go, it's done. That's pretty much the shower finished. All I need to do now is actually try it out, but I'm going to wait at least 24 hours, give that CT1 plenty of time to dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to take my very first shower in a van. Why? Because I can. Plus I need to see if it leaks or not. Just to check it out, I suppose. But like I say, we'll do that tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Well, by the magic of editing, it is now the very next day, and today is the big day. I'm actually going to try out my shower for the very first time. But before I do that, I do need some hot water, and to get hot water in my van, I simply need to start up the engine. And the reason I need to start the engine is because I fitted a calorifier to my van, and what that does is basically take the excess heat from the engine, transfer that heat to a tank of water, giving me nice hot water for my shower and for my sink. So let's crank it up, get myself some hot water so I can take a shower. I'm really looking forward to this. Just hope the door doesn't leak. Let's find out. The engine battery's gone flat, so I've had to put a booster on it. Where's the key go? No. Frick. Right. So now I'm going to connect up a leisure battery to the engine preheater and fire that up as well. See how long it takes to get hot water. Well, it's been half hour and I'm pleased to report I've got a tank full of hot water. So now I'm going to put my shower to the test, and the reason I'm doing this is because I want to find out if I have got enough hot water to have a luxury shower in my luxurious Overlander. Right, I guess there's nothing left to do but yeah, get in the shower. I think I'm going to have to edit this bit out. I'm having a shower in a van! Well, I've got to say that was luxurious. Although it only lasted about 20 minutes, so that was a little bit disappointing, I suppose. But good enough. Oh, are you fogged up? It's probably a good thing. Well, the good news is I cannot see any water anywhere on the outside of the shower. Even better news, I'm actually dressed now. I do hope that wasn't too traumatic for you. But the reason I'm down here is because I just wanted to show you this bottom track and the way that it's fitted to the shower base. I actually made this plinth raised so that my shower threshold isn't just straight. I've created this L section for the track to go behind. And the reason I've done this is to stop any leakage from where the track meets the pillar of the door, because there is a join here, and unless you put mastic in there or do this, then you will get a slight drip of water coming out of there. Let me just put the camera on the inside and you'll see exactly what I mean. So there you go, you can see even better now. You can see the whole track there, and you can see that there is actually a step here for this to fit into. So I just wanted to point that out. Just in case anyone out there is thinking about buying one of these roller doors, just bear in mind that this bottom track, where it joins up against the side pillar, because of that join, you will tend to get a tiny little dribble of water, because after all the water runs down the inside and does collect inside the track. Does that make sense? I do hope so. So there you have it. I think it's safe to say that I now have a luxurious shower in my camper van. I am 100% pleased with it. All I need to do now is fit a light, but we'll do that on another video. Hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative and not too disturbing. If you did, then I'm pretty sure you'll find this video just as entertaining. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.